In this video, I'm going to be going over the Season 6 market rise happening right now in NBA 2K23 Myteam because I still am getting a lot of questions about when you guys should be selling certain cards and when is the best day to be selling. So right now, like I've always said, Sunday and Monday, I'm recording this Sunday night. You guys will be seeing this Monday day is going to be the best possible time to sell your guys' cards. As you guys know, this past Friday, the new season did drop. And why is my pack market glitched? Or is this Armit? This might be the only thing in the pack market right now. But yeah, as you guys can see, we did get the Supersonic packs that did have Dark Matter Will Chamberlain, Dark Matter KD, the Hero version, the Supersonic version, and then also Dark Matter D-Rose. I will say a very underwhelming set for the start of a new season, but still, I mean, it did drop the market a tad bit on Friday, but then after that, from Saturday, pretty much Friday night all the way till now, the market's just been continuing to rise, up. So right now would be a great time to sell your guys cards, and I'll also be telling you guys when could be a good time to buy your cards. I do just want to give you guys a comparison. So if you saw my market crash video when the super packs dropped, Luke Walton was about 8,000 MT. He was 8 to 10,000, and now he's consistently back up to about 15k and maybe even a little bit more. He's a little bit down from earlier today. He was about 17 to 18,000. Right now there's like a couple for 15k, or maybe there's only one. Yeah, so he's about still 17 to 18,000 MT. So he's gone up a ton in price. You look at a card like Taco Fall, he was all the way down to 125,000 MT, at least maybe even a little bit lower. And now I've seen this card go for 300,000 MT, and he's starting to become a lot more rare again, like he once was before the super packs. So if you guys have any of these expensive cards, or just any cards in the game that you've been holding on to and wanted to sell, I would say right now is going to be a great time to do so. For example, another card that was super cheap was this Pink Diamond Dino. He was all the way down to, I believe, around 15,000 MT, maybe even a little bit lower. I think he was like 10 to 12,000, and now he's rising back up to almost 20,000 MT. He's around that 18 to 20k range. So a lot of these cards, whether it's a budget card, whether it's an expensive card, whether it's a mid-tier guy, for example, a card like a Jonathan Isaac, he was down to about 40 to 45,000 MT, and right now he's back up to, I think, 55, 60k. Maybe even a little bit more. Yeah, 60,000 MT right there, 54. So he's still around that price tag. There's actually 49,000. So maybe not every single card has jumped up in price, but overall, I would say most of the cards in the game have gone definitely back up in price a good amount. If we look at Ricky Davis, I've heard he's gone back up in price a good amount as well. He was as low as like 65 to 70k. I mean, I bought mine, I think, for 75,000 MT, maybe even a little bit lower. And now you can see the lowest Ricky Davis on the auction house right now is 82k, and he's probably around 85,000 MT normally is what you could probably get for this card. So if you guys want to sell, I just want to get you guys an updated market talk video. I would definitely be selling cards right now if you guys want to. Now, I'm not saying you guys have to sell your teams, or you guys should sell your teams, because right now is a great time to go ahead and grind all the game modes, grind for the Steve Smith, grind for the Sean Livingston. Like, I won't be selling my cards. I'm just saying a lot of people have been holding on to cards since the market crash happened in season 5 with the super packs, the season 5 super packs, and people have been holding on to cards for like the past couple days, maybe even a week now. And a lot of people have just been wondering, when is the best time to sell your cards? And Friday, the market was a little bit lower because of the super pack, or not the super packs, because of the new season. And I've always said Sunday, Monday is probably the prime time to sell, because it's right after new season drops. Everyone's trying to buy back their squads. Everybody's trying to grind all these game modes, and they need these good players on their lineup. Like me, for example, I bought back my entire team on Friday because that is the best time to do so. Is Friday at like 3 p.m. Eastern time is always a great time to buy cards. Even if the market, or even if the pack drop isn't good, it's still a pretty good time to buy cards. The market usually always goes down a tiny bit, Friday, even if the pack drop is terrible. If the pack drop's amazing, like one of the best content drops, or just super hype names, and overall a really good set, that's when the market does pretty much tank the entire weekend. And maybe if there's super packs or just another event, stuff like that does have effect on the market. But right now it is super high, and that's what I said. I told you guys since all the way back last week before the new season did come out, that the best time would be to hold till Sunday or Monday. I'm recording this Sunday night, so maybe when you guys are seeing this, the market could even be a little bit higher. I just want to quickly now go over some cards prices and just show you guys what the market's looking like for these expensive dark matter. So KD, I've seen him end for around like 450k, maybe a tad bit lower. You can see this one right now is about 425k. Derrick Rose, he's like still like 300 to 350. Will Chamberlain, I do believe, is like 400,000. I think he's around like 375 to 400,000 MT. The hero Kevin Durant is still over a million MT, which I know why. It's because of the lock-in set, and this will most likely be a invincible card. That's what I do expect, is this will be the first invincible card released in my team for this lock-in. He'll probably be like an invincible Luka, or maybe like an invincible Kawhi, something like that. I could definitely see being the lock-in that we'll probably get in the next 4 to 5 weeks if we don't already get invincibles in packs. I mean, if we do get invincibles in packs, that means this will be a guaranteed invincible card, but I think this might be the first invincible card we do see in 23 my team. Looking at the season 5 cards, like looking at some high reses, I mean, Cade's around the same price. He hasn't really gone up or down too much since the new season did drop. Devin Booker, same thing. I mean, he's gone up a tiny bit. Like, he was like, I think 350k, maybe 375. Now he's back up to about 450,000. So he went down a little bit on Friday. If we look at the Phenom set, I mean, Shaq's still fairly expensive. If we look at the cards in the Radiant set, I mean, D-Rob's now back up in price to over 400k once again. He dropped down to like 350. I've seen him go for about 410 to 450k. T-Mac, I will say, T-Mac has gone down, and that's because of Steve Smith, Malik Sealy, Glenn Rice, Ricky Davis, all these now kind of budget-free options that you can get that aren't on the T-Mac level, except for maybe Steve Smith, but are very, very good shooting guards in the game, whether they're free, Steve Smith, Malik Sealy, Glenn Rice, or whether they're really cheap cards like the Galaxy Opal Ricky Davis. So T-Mac is probably the only, really expensive card in the game that has taken a little bit of a dip. He was consistently on Xbox going for about 1.1 to 1.2 million MT, and now I've seen him end for like 850, 900k, maybe 950 at most. Like, I haven't seen him above a million MT unless it's like a super badged up one like this that almost has 60 Hall of Fame badges, and this could actually end for like maybe under 2 million MT, which is kind of crazy for a 57 Hoff T-Mac. I mean, this card will be one of the, if he has 57 Hall of Fame badges, he'll be usable till probably like June, kind of in that end game situation with how good T-Mac is and just overall his stats and badges, and his 6 with 57 Hoffs. But yeah, just want to get you guys an updated market talk video. I'll probably make another one on like Wednesday or Thursday, kind of my predictions for the new content drop on Friday and what I do think is going to happen with the market. We do got to see what we get tomorrow as well. When you guys are watching this video, we got to see what Tuesday content we get. It might be something crazy good, it might be something kind of underwhelming. Maybe we don't even get packs, which would be super bad. But yeah, we'll see what we get we'll see what we get tomorrow on Tuesday when you guys are watching this video, and that can maybe have an effect on the market as well. But right now, definitely sell your cards if you guys want to. Now, if you're using your cards, don't have to sell them. Just go play unlimited, go play the game modes. But if you guys have had some cards you've been holding on to, maybe you invested in some Taco Falls, maybe you've been holding on to, Luke Walton for a while, hoping his price went back up, Dino Raja, hoping his price went back up. All these cards right now, at least most of them, are up in price and will be a great time to sell if you guys did want to. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and let me know what you guys do think about the market and what cards you guys are planning on buying and what cards you guys are planning on selling. But hopefully this video to help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.